G'day ladies and gents, and welcome back to DCS World with Mags, and today's flyout will be in the SU-33. Now today's video is going to be a little bit of an odd one. I flew this with the Oculus Rift, however I will not have head tracking in the top right hand corner for it. The main reason for this is, well, I've had some problems with the replay files that I use to create the 1080p video format that you're watching now, rather than the traditional small box that you'll see on most VR videos uploaded to YouTube. This is actually part of the reason why you haven't seen too much VR content on my channel over, well, the last few months, even though I've had the Oculus Rift DK2 sitting right here. Now I do want to produce more VR content in the future, because honestly VR is my preferred way to fly in DCS these days. However, because the DK2 in particular doesn't get along with the replay system at the moment, it hasn't since the final release drivers for the CV1 were released. Unfortunately, my future DCS videos in the Oculus Rift are going to look more like this. Of course, I will try and come up with a better overlay. The primary reason why I can't use the replays is, well, you'll notice it in the game when we go back to the regular replay view. There'll be some severe jerkiness inside of the cockpit views. Now this was not present in the Rift during time of play, but it has shown up in the replay files due to, well, I think I've narrowed it down, and it's not DCS, it's actually the Oculus Rift drivers themselves. Anyways, that's enough of that. We're making our first turn at waypoint 1 right now and lining up to head inland. This is the Sea Dragon campaign for Flaming Cliffs 3. Mission title is Roadblock. This is a ground attack mission. 2 SU-33s will be deployed for this mission. NATO forces stationed in Turkey have stepped up their support for Georgia and are directly supplying arms through Batumi. From Batumi, these arms, including air defense weapons, are being spread throughout the AOR. The task force has been directed to eliminate these arms before they can be deployed. The arms convoy is on its way to Batumi and has been spotted by our special forces. As soon as we make line of sight with our operatives, they'll pop green smoke on the convoy to identify it so we can eliminate it. The convoy's route runs parallel to an air force base in Batumi, so expect light to moderate air defences. So that is our mission and objectives. Now, one final thing to note, you won't see it on the replay files. However, because this was an Oculus Rift DK2 mission and the current state of my eyes, I was toggling the markers on and off as needed during this fly-through. So let's get into the action.
Обнаружена цель 017. Удаление. Цель на дороге помечена зеленым пятном. Дистанция не меняется.
Объект ПВО. authorized. Launch authorized. Launch authorized.
Второй. Облучение с Земли. 3 часа. 107. 104. Обнаружена цель. 017. Удаление. 80.
Launch authorized.
Второй. Получил повреждение.
Launch authorized. Launch authorized. Launch authorized.
Седьмой. 104. Обнаружена новая цель. 020. Удаление. 70. На 1000. Дистанция не меняется.
So I bring the SU-33 back to the carrier group at supersonic speeds. I didn't actually need to rush my way back for any particular reason. I was mainly trying to burn some of the fuel in the tanks. I'd actually just cruised up to the objective, taken it out and got the hell out of the city, and I'd actually conserved a lot more fuel than I was expecting, and I wanted to lighten the SU-33 off for the carrier landing. Now, I'm by no means a master of the carrier landing, I should add. I can fairly reliably put the SU-33 down on the deck, but there is a difference between putting the plane down and putting the plane down right, and it's that second one I tend to have problems with. As always, take nothing that I do in DCS as a tutorial. This is me having some fun and inviting you guys along for the ride. As an example of this, I'll actually write a list of things that I did wrong on this particular approach. I came in too low initially, I came in too fast initially, I bled speed too early and then accelerated trying to pick up altitude to counter the fact that I came in too low, which actually put me back at an overspeed situation. I came in at the carrier itself at an angle, although to be fair that was a DK2 issue. I was having trouble seeing the carrier completely and had to activate markers again at this point in order to simply be able to line up on the target. And even then, the resolution of the DK2 is not quite clear enough that once you've identified the carrier to clearly see what angle the deck is on. So I really got to get myself a CV1 or a Vive.
Gear down. Gear down. Gear
Anyways, how
down.
about I let you guys just enjoy how bad this landing is, just for the laugh.
Gear down. Gear down. Gear down. Gear down. Gear down.
107. Работайте с посадкой. Проверьте выпуск шасси. Ветер у земли 1,73. Скорость 5 метров в секунду. 1,5.
Oi, stop. That's not how that ended. I mean, I botched the landing pretty bad, but it wasn't that bad. Unfortunately, this is the second problem with relying on replays to do Oculus Rift videos like the way I've been doing them. The replay system sometimes forgets exactly what happened, so let's go back over to the live video from the Oculus Rift and let's do this landing again. That's better. Touchdown left of center. I think I got wire 3. When the wire recoiled, it spun the plane 90 degrees sideways, and there is my wingman flying over the top. At this point, all I had to do is turn the landing wheel around so I can begin to taxi the aircraft off the deck and clear it so my wingman can come in. Which again was simple enough to do without too much of an issue. Bring the aircraft over towards this fire truck and we'll park it over there so the carrier deck is clear for my wingman to come in because he is already on finals. Bloody show off. Anyways, ladies and gents, as always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to click that like button if you do. If you didn't enjoy the video, also remember to click the dislike button. The more information I have, the better I can make my content. Until next time, fly smart, fly safe, and I'll catch you in the skies.